Yo, to our esteemed viewers, now welcome once again to the MC Lang Katalang show here on Mzuka Kibao TV. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa nasi all these years. Now today I'm glad to be hosting yet another very sharp guy. His name is Oloo. I'd call him Omondi Oloo. ODM Youth League member, Bunge la Wananchi member, and ideally professionally, he is what we call a political scientist and paralegal, right?
Sure, yeah.
Take me through paralegal. What's your...
when you're talking about paralegal, that is basically diploma in law.
Ah,
yes.
Okay.
So you can work as a court clerk.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically it's just a diploma in law.
Okay.
Yes.
A quick one, let us delve into matters ODM. Winnie is speaking a different, tune from the likes of Salah, Kasmuel. What is happening?
Orange Democratic Movement is a political party that was formed way back 20 years, to be precise. Once Raila Odinga left, he died, there is leadership vacuum. So there's struggle from all quarters to fit that space that is left. So any other person who is a member of the party and felt that they were closer to Raila would want to take their positions and control the narrative of, I knew Raila more. So it's not much about really personal war, but it's a struggle of controlling the narrative. Yes, Raila left. He left me with this position. So the people should get it from me that Raila wanted this.
Okay.
Yes.
Raila left a will that he should be buried in about 72 hours after his death. But he did not leave a political will on how to run ODM after he has left. I don't know. What's your take on that?
The death will also has controversies.
Sure.
From where I sit, I cannot talk much about it because one, I've not seen it. Two, I only heard of it after we were told that Raila died. So Raila's political will, from where I sit, I can say that we have unspoken political will. Okay. Because if you look at Raila before he died, any other person who was closer to Raila Odinga, he gave them direction.
Okay.
There's a place he left them. So in my view, minus talking about that will, but you already gave them a silent direction.
Okay.
So you know a king before they die, sometimes they would see their death, but they would not talk about their death. So their actions would clearly tell us that this guy, I've seen their death. So what they're doing towards death would clearly give us an indication that this person wanted this. Yes.
There are hearsays in the streets that Oburu is an unpopular or unpopular party leader. Do you share the same thoughts?
I don't. The reason I don't share the same thoughts, who is a member of the party? You know, it is not all Kenyans who are members of ODM. But since Kenya is a democratic country, any other person is allowed to talk on issues ODM.
Sure.
If you look at regions that ODM enjoys support, if you see Oburu go to those areas, he's attracting numbers.
Okay.
So from an indication, that will just tell you that within members of the party, Oburu is popular. Oburu might not be popular to the rest of the Kenyans, but specifically within the party, he's popular and is the party leader. Yes.
So which side are you?
No. I'm not in any side.
You're on boarding Oburu's boat?
No. I'm not boarding Oburu's boat. We only have one ODM.
Okay.
Orange Democratic Movement.
What is Babu Owino, Sifuna and Winnie Odinga looking for?
Babu Owino, Sifuna and Winnie Odinga are just members of Orange Democratic Movement, just like myself.
Okay.
It's only that some of them have higher positions that I don't have.
What is the end game?
Their end game is just selfish political interest. Yeah, because there's nothing new that Babu, Edwin Sifuna or Winnie Odinga is going to talk about. They only just want their position within the party in terms of influencing decisions. But again, you see, in Orange Democratic Movement, we have structures that give us directions, that decide what is supposed to happen. It is not an individual game that if me, for example, as Omondi Oloo, if I don't say this, then that is not right for the party.
Okay.
You get the point? So Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, and maybe Winnie Odinga, okay, the public would think that they're in one camp.
Oh, are
But
they
but for me, I think they are fighting different wars. It's
each
only,
with their own
yes,
agenda?
yes.
Mm.
It's only that now the focus is ODM.
Let us dissect this. What is Winnie's agenda? Same as Babu and Sifuna. What is Winnie's agenda? Then we go to Babu, then we go to Sifuna.
Winnie's agenda is just entitlement, in my view. Raila Amolo Odinga, the father of Winnie, was the party leader before he died of party leader of ODM.
Sure.
So after Raila's exit, Winnie feels that by the virtue that ODM belonged to the father, she need to control the party.
Okay.
So any other person who wants to get a different thought of the party, currently Winnie is feeling no, it is me who is supposed to be calling the shots, because occasionally you could see Raila Amolo Odinga walking along with Winnie. So I think that got into the head of Winnie so much that she thought now Orange Democratic Movement was a personal property. Raila had close to 100% influence and decision making within the party.
True.
But Orange Democratic Movement is a people's thing. You get the point?
Sure, I get.
The reason Raila was making almost all the decisions is because he had the trust of the people. Not because ODM was his
Personal property.
personal property.
Okay.
So Raila had the trust of the people. Therefore, he could make a decision on behalf of the people within the party. So Winnie currently feel that that was a personal property. So by the virtue that she's a daughter of Raila, she's just going to make decisions or give people direction in the party.
Okay.
But she has not won the interest of the party. That is Winnie. Two, Babu Owino is just struggling for political space.
Can we call it survival?
Not really survival.
Or you think he's already out?
No, he's pushing himself out. So he's struggling back.
Okay, carry on.
Yes, because ideally, Babu has been in the party for less than 10 years. There are those who have been in this party ever it was formed. So by the virtue that Babu has been here for 10 years, he feels that now he should take over. You know, politics doesn't work that way.
Sure.
Politics has stages. Even for Raila Amolo Odinga to be called Baba, it didn't start in the year people started calling him Baba.
Sure.
It went through a process. At one point, Raila was Tinga. At one point, he was Jacom.
Hama.
Hama, Nyundo. You get all these names.
True, Agwambo.
They came, then finally we concluded that indeed this is our father. In 1992, we could not call Raila Baba. In 97, we did not call Raila Baba. In 2007, we did not call him Baba. But you realize just the other day, he was called Baba after people seeing the journey he has walked, almost at the age of 80.
Sure.
You get the point? Babu is barely 40. Is when we are confirming if he's a true leader or not. Then he's now taking Baba and equating it to Babu, then saying Baba akitoka, Babu anaingia.
Baada ya baba ni babu.
Baada ya Baba ni Babu.
What kind of narrative is he trying to sell, especially to his followers?
Babu just is trying to tell his followers that he can fit in the shoes of Raila Amolo Odinga.
Okay. Can he?
He cannot.
What are his inequalities?
You know, one, Raila is somebody who will listen and will give any other person's opinion depending on what is being discussed.
Okay.
And he understands everybody. You get the point?
Okay.
He had what is called emotional intelligence. He would allow you to disagree and agree with him at different points because he had already understood the dynamics of Kenyan politics.
Sure.
He had already known what the people want. He was not struggling for personal things. But in this case, from where I sit, I feel Babu is forcing issues. Because the reason he's forcing issues, if you know you can fit in the shoe of Raila Amolo Odinga, don't force yourself there.
Okay.
Let the people put you there. It is the people that placed Raila there.
True.
Raila did not wake up from his house then said that now I'll control the people.
Okay.
The people gave him that opportunity. That is why when you saw when he died, everybody flocked at the airport.
Sure.
Nobody was called. Because people
It's
really loved him.
voluntary, sure.
Yes. But in this case, Babu is telling us he must be there. If he's not there, that table is going to break. So it means he's forcing himself in. He feels that he should be there. So if somebody tells him, no, you're not yet there, then he's saying, no, I must be there.
Omondi Oloo, do you agree that Babu has numbers?
Yes, Babu has numbers.
What are the consequences of having Babu out of the ODM cake?
Anybody in a political party is important.
Sure.
But your importance in the party cannot make the party not function. or go on. Babu in Orange Democratic Movement is a very serious asset. And the party can utilize Babu's value in the party to give us more things. But that notwithstanding, it doesn't mean that now if Babu is now rogue, he leaves the party cannot continue. I want to take you back to history. At one point, we had a Babu Namwamba,
Sure.
who was very powerful, who was holding one of the most powerful positions within Orange Democratic Movement. But still, when his interest and the interest of the party diverged, he had to leave, and the party continued to exist.
You're right.
At one point, the current president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, was a member of the party. His interest and the interest of the party diverged. He went, the party still existed.
Okay.
Mudavadi Musalia, at one point, was in the party, and they were more powerful than even Babu is today.
You're right.
So if Babu leaves Orange Democratic Movement, I agree, we are going to lose an asset. But that doesn't mean that ODM is going to end. Because we have so many brains that are equivalent to Babu's brain.
You're right.
But it's only that it is Babu that is existing now. So maybe you cannot find an alternative currently. Because by the time Babu Namwamba was leaving, nobody knew Edwin Sifuna could come and fit.
And he has become a firebrand.
You get the point?
True.
So if Babu can leave and nobody's chasing him out of the party, he's a very important person within the party.
Sure.
But what he needs to understand that this party also has its own ideologies and philosophies.
You're right.
What it wants to achieve. You as an individual who is a member of the party, your interest comes second to the interest of the party.
Okay.
Because we are a political party environment. ODM came first, then Babu followed.
You're right.
When Babu joined ODM, he didn't join ODM that he loved ODM. There's what was in ODM that made him choose ODM. So that needs to come first.
Okay. It was his bus to constituency politics.
You get the point?
Okay.
So he saw the value of ODM giving him a ticket to run for Embakasi East. So if ODM was not to the value to Babu Owino, he ought not to have got to ODM. He ought to have created his own political party and contested for a parliamentary seat.
Okay.
Yes.
Sifuna.
Sifuna is just almost like Babu.
Birds of the same feather.
Birds of the same feather. It's only that Sifuna is not honest.
What do you mean by that?
When Raila had what is called a working agreement with Ruto, ODM and UDA, Sifuna was present.
Sure.
Sifuna understands better than I do the content of the agreement. Most of us just know that we have the 10-point agenda.
True.
But there are a lot behind the 10-point agenda that the public don't know. Edwin Sifuna knows.
True.
You get the point?
I do.
So if Edwin Sifuna today can tell us that Ruto is not the way, then what is the way? Because Orange Democratic Movement, for a very long time, we've been in the streets. And the reason political parties are formed is not for them to be on the streets, but to form governments so that they get an opportunity to serve their people.
Sure.
By giving their people resources that are present in government. So if you find a situation whereby serious members of the party, highly ranked within the party,
Sure.
Raila took them from the party, they resigned and gave them to Ruto so that they can work with Ruto's government. What does that tell you? Raila Odinga has a blessing to that government because these are his boys.
You're right.
If you have children that you really love, you cannot take them to fire. You just have to take them to where they'll get something good for themselves.
Sure.
So when Raila took Oparanya, for example, John Mbadi, for example, Joho, work with Dr. William Samoei Ruto, it means that if that government works good, it is Raila is going to get some credit
Sure.
because he has taken his people there. But now you realize Edwin Sifuna is coming and telling us that if it reaches a point that we are going to say Ruto 2-term, then he's not going to support what ODM is talking about. ODM comes first, then Edwin comes second. And he has the opportunity to resign if he feels now that the interest ODM is serving is not an interest that is buying.
You're right.
Instead of making noise within the party, though it is his democratic right to disagree. But again, ODM as a party has structures that make decisions. ODM is not individual decision thing. So if Edwin Sifuna is already disagreeing with the structures of the party, then he's not a member of that party.
The ODM party is using Kasmuel as the bait to, push Sifuna out of the party. Is it a good idea? Are there better people?
I've got that from you. I've got that from you. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think ODM is using Kasmuel to push Sifuna.
Mm-hmm.
Sifuna has been having problems with ODM even before Raila died.
Okay.
He had already begun showing signs of he's not comfortable with what ODM is doing, even before Raila Odinga died. But it's only that Raila is one person who was patient, he was accommodative. He still wanted to understand who is this Edwin Sifuna. What agenda or what idea do this Edwin Sifuna have? So ODM currently is not using Kasmuel to push Sifuna.
Kasmuel is also finding his own space within the outfit. Okay.
Kasmuel is also just looking for his space.
Okay.
Maybe he feels that by pushing Sifuna, he's going to get his space within the party.
I understand.
Yes. Because if you look at leadership of ODM, apart from Dr. Oburu Odinga, all those leaders within the party, it is Raila Odinga who gave them the responsibility.
Okay.
If you look at Gladys Wanga,
Sure.
once Mbadi resigned from chairman position, it is Raila who gave Gladys Wanga
Wanga's chairmanship.
Yes.
True.
Look at Simbarati. It is Raila who gave him that position.
You're right.
Osotsi, it is Raila Odinga. The governor of Mombasa, it is Raila Odinga. It is only Oburu Odinga who was not given the mandate to be a party leader by Raila Odinga. When Raila Odinga died, they sat down, this leadership that Raila Odinga gave the responsibility.
Okay.
Then they saw it right that because Raila has left, it is Oburu Odinga who can fit the bill.
Coming to matters of Oburu, did Oburu have this mantle as a way of, let's say, inheriting what belonged to his brother, or did he deserve it? That is the question everybody's asking.
Oburu deserve it. Oburu deserve it. And there is nobody who can be the party leader of ODM currently.
Okay.
And we have the peace we have.
What are the attributes of Oburu that makes you feel, there was no other person to fill that position of party leader other than, Oburu?
One, political experience.
Okay.
Oburu is experienced. And most of us were celebrating some decisions made by Raila to have come from Oburu.
Okay.
You get the point?
I'm hearing that for the first time.
So some of the good moves that were made by Raila Odinga, people are saying, and I'm also saying, that some of them were coming from Oburu.
Okay.
Oburu Odinga was there when the party was being formed. He was one of the brains that formed Orange Democratic Movement.
Sure.
Oburu has served in that party. Apart from that, Oburu is a blood brother to Raila Odinga. Ideally, he understands Raila almost better than any other person.
Okay.
Apart from maybe Mama Ida. You get the point?
Sure.
Oburu has been in the politics of Moi. He was in the politics of Kibaki, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and this for Ruto.
Okay.
He understands the dynamics of all this politics. So if Oburu is given the responsibility to be the party leader, he understands what the party needs, how he can control any other person within the party. Number two, his age is also giving him a soft spot and a soft landing.
Okay.
He's not going to be so violent and so authoritative to members of the party.
Does age culminate into wisdom? That is the question people are asking.
In a scale of 1 to 10, it is not 10.
Okay.
But to some extent, it brings wisdom.
Okay.
Because age also comes with what have you seen? How can you respond to things? How are you going to understand situations? How are you going to handle them?
Okay.
Age is a serious factor when you're talking about wisdom. Yes.
Omondi Oloo, we have two things.
Yes.
We have Mama Ida as a huge factor, especially when it comes to the current wave that ODM is actually going through right now. And then we have Matters NDC. Let us begin with Mama. Recently, the president appointed her to, I think, UNEP. And people felt like somehow the president was buying out Mama Ida Odinga from ODM activities. Do you think her appointment is going to, let her, fall back from the current ODM activities and whatever ODM needs to,
I don't think that is right. The reason being, Mama Ida ever since, she has never been in the front line.
Okay.
Matters ODM politics. She has been behind the curtain.
I'm told she has a certificate.
But behind the curtains, nobody can confirm this.
Okay, so.
Yes. So even if before she had the certificates, being given a job by Ruto does not make her not have the certificates.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because even then, when she had the certificates, she was Raila's wife. And she still had the certificates.
Okay.
So today she's still Raila's wife, working in UNEP. She can still have the certificates. But I'm not saying that she had the certificates.
There's a chorus in the streets
Yes.
as we finish up. NDC. Everywhere I go right now, it's NDC. Tukutane kwenye NDC. We are coming for you at the NDC. What is this NDC? For those who don't understand. And what does it mean? I mean, life after NDC, especially as far as the ODM party is concerned. Sure.
Good. You know, ODM is a party of structures.
Sure.
In ODM, the most powerful organ is the NDC, the National Delegates Conference, where all members of the party who have responsibilities within the party can sit and make a decision or chart a way for ODM. And NDC is not supporters or lovers of Orange Democratic Movement. They're not lovers, they're not supporters, but they are members who have responsibilities within the party.
Okay.
Delegates. Get the point? So these delegates of Orange Democratic Movement, when they go to anywhere and make a decision that it is this decision that we are supposed to take, nobody can go against that.
Sure.
Personally, I support a call for NDC. But when we're calling this NDC, we're not calling NDC for an election.
Okay.
I can even ask you, ever since you knew ODM, at what point did you get the NDCs electing a party leader?
Very few, of course.
I've not seen any within the party. What they only do, I've seen them do, they always endorse or ratify a decision that has always been made by the National Governing Council.
Okay.
You get the point?
The NGC.
If you look at Orange Democratic Movement, the National Governing Council has the mandate to make decisions on policies and directions of the party.
Currently, who are members of the NGC?
The executive leaders, for example, we have the chairperson, we have the party leaders, the deputy party leaders, the party leader, the secretary general.
Okay.
People who are holding serious positions within the party.
True.
So when they sit down and make a decision, the NDC come to endorse and ratify.
Okay.
You get the point?
True.
Because look at hierarchy within the party. These leaders that form part of the National Governing Council,
True.
they come ahead of the delegates. You get the point?
Sure.
So an individual delegate cannot have power in terms of decision making more than a party chair.
Okay.
You get the point?
I get the point.
But when the delegates come together, so they form the National Delegates Conference, they are the senior most, they are the highmost ranking organ of the party.
Okay.
But the National Governing Council, by the virtue that they are their executive, they also have authority, they also have power.
Over the party.
Once a decision they've made, nobody can overturn it.
Okay.
So delegates are only supposed to endorse or ratify. And they can also disagree. You get the point?
Okay.
In an event they disagree, people can go back, people can re-strategize, or they've disagreed. So how can we do it?
What is the bone of contention? Because everyone is waiting for this NDC. Babu, Sifuna, Winnie haven't been attending meetings with the Oburu side. That is the truth. But then everybody wants to be present at the NDC. What is about to happen to ODM?
Who is this everybody?
I mean, the two sides.
The two sides are not everybody. You've categorically mentioned Babu.
Sure.
You've mentioned Edwin Sifuna.
And Winnie.
You've mentioned Winnie. For example, who is Winnie in Orange Democratic Movement?
She doesn't have a title, definitely.
She's just a member like myself.
True.
The only difference between me and Winnie is that
You're not a
Winnie's
son to Raila.
I'm not a son to Raila.
I agree, okay.
You get the point?
Yeah, sure.
Who is Babu Owino in the party? Babu Owino is a member of parliament who was endorsed by Orange Democratic Movement. You get the point?
Sure.
So it means he needed ODM more than the ODM needed him.
Okay.
Because it is ODM's ticket that he enjoys being in parliament.
True.
Today, if he can resign from ODM, it means he has also resigned our ticket. So it means he needs to go for elections. Just like Raila did it, I think that was 92 or 97.
Sure.
Raila resigned, then formed his party, went for election, he was given votes and went back to parliament.
Look at that.
You see?
I get it.
Edwin Sifuna is a secretary general. And look at now where is dishonest. When Edwin Sifuna was getting the position of the secretary general, he was unpicked by Raila Odinga. Unpicked against most of us wishes. He was unpicked.
And he never went against Raila, notwithstanding the fact that the broad-based outfit did not work out for him.
So if he was unpicked, he was not taken before the delegates. Him today is telling us that you've been handpicked. If Oburu is not even handpicked. And in the meeting that Oburu was given position, Edwin Sifuna was present. But because I think he has personal interest, selfish interest, he wants to be on the negotiation table.
He wants to run for president. He has said that time and again.
He doesn't have capacity, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't have capacity. He doesn't. Let me tell you something.
You're here at Mzuko Kibao TV saying that, Edwin Sifuna cannot be the president of the Republic of Kenya.
He cannot be the president in 2027. Maybe after 2032.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yes. But in 2027, no, he cannot. In future, he can.
Okay.
Because he has the potential.
I understand.
So, Edwin Sifuna was unpicked, like I was saying. Oburu Odinga was not unpicked. Oburu was given the responsibility by the National Governing Council.
Okay.
You get the point?
I get the point.
So people sat down, the high-ranking members of the party sat down and said, with the situation or the position of the party currently, Oburu is best fit.
Sure.
Constitutionally, when a party leader leaves, it is automatic that the deputy party leader is supposed to take over.
True.
But when I listened to our party leader, Simbarati, he said very categorically,
Second in command.
I was to take over after Raila died. But it is me, the party leader, who proposed Oburu Odinga.
Okay.
Because he knew that the nature of ODM then, not any other person could be the party leader and ODM to have peace like it has today.
Okay.
Imagine a situation where Simbarati could be the party leader currently. Members of ODM from the coast would be making noise.
That is true.
Members of ODM from Luo Nyanza could be making noise. Members of ODM from Samburu, Masailand, Turkana could be making noise.
Sure.
Get the point?
Yeah, true.
So Simbarati could not have peace.
Okay.
But Oburu Odinga, as much as not everybody within the party is comfortable with him, but he has brought some unifying factor within the party.
Okay.
So all these people who are making noise, they can be party leaders. None of them can even get closer to where Oburu is going to take the party.
Omondi Oloo, we are finishing up in about 3 minutes from now. Is it true that there are power angles, especially from within the Joromogis, the Oburus and the Railas? Winnie feels that, this outfit belonged to my father, that I should be the one to step up and take over. Oburu also feels like, this was my brother, and I need to be the one to take charge. You've seen, even in the meeting that was held in, was it in Eldoret yesterday? Kericho, actually, sorry for that. I saw Jaoko represent Oburu and not Winnie.
Yes.
What does that tell you? Does Winnie fear that in the event that Oburu also decides to disappear, then Jaoko becomes the ultimate heir?
No. That's just called...
sorry for being petty.
It's just called for common sense.
Okay.
Oburu is the Orange Democratic Movement party leader.
Yes.
You get the point?
I get the point.
The function yesterday was Orange Democratic Movement function.
Yes.
So Oburu, as the party leader, can delegate responsibility.
Oh, okay.
It was an Orange Democratic Movement function. Winnie is not any leader in the party. She's just a member of the party, and she is the daughter of Raila Odinga.
What about Jaoko?
Jaoko Buru is the son to the current party leader.
And also the gubernatorial aspirant for Siaya County.
I don't know about that.
So what capacity was Jaoko in Kericho yesterday?
I think by the virtue that it was an ODM function and Oburu is the party leader and it was an ODM function.
True.
Jaoko felt that, no, I'm a member of the party. Let me attend this.
Okay.
Because the function was a delegates function, South Rift.
Oh, okay.
You get the point?
I get the point.
So
Oburu is not sharpening Jaoko, according to you?
I don't think.
The same way Raila was sharpening Winnie?
I don't think. I just think Jaoko is just playing his politics. He's just trying to, just like Winnie, he's just looking for his space and position within the political dynamics of Kenya.
Ah.
Yes, because you see Jaboko is talking about bunge la wananchi, sometimes he's within the party, sometimes is economic advice of the president. So he's just looking for where he's going to fit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I understand. I want to be a little bit more petty as we finish up. Okay, Salah. Winnie was on national television and she said, I haven't known Okech much, but if, as far as my father is concerned, perhaps Okech should answer that at the DCI headquarters, Kiambu Road, ama ingia Mathare.
Directly. Do you think Winnie is honest with such a statement?
We saw many photos of Okech Salah, and Raila together. We didn't know whether it was politics, it was business, or it was just purely friendship. But what do you take of Winnie's sentiments about Okech Salah?
I think it is just pure jealousy.
Ah.
Because in communication, there's body language.
Oh, okay.
A number of times when you saw video clips or even photos of Raila Amolo Odinga and Okech Salah, it was a serious bond.
Oh.
It was more than politics.
Sure.
You get the point?
I get the point.
When Dalmas Otieno died, it is Okech Salah who represented Raila Amolo Odinga in that function. It is him who read the tribute of Raila Amolo Odinga. And in finishing, it was written adopted son of Raila Amolo Odinga. So when Winnie is saying that Okech Salah need to answer this from Mathare or maybe DCI, Winnie is trying to tell us then that Raila ought to have gone to Mathare or DCI.
Oh my goodness. Has it come to that?
It should come to that. Because if Okech Salah is not sober, then Raila was not sober. If Okech Salah was a criminal, then Raila was a criminal.
Oh my goodness.
Because if you're a thief and you're working with thieves, if you're working with thieves, we can conclude that you're a thief.
Okay.
Because a number of times Raila was with Okech Salah.
Okay.
So if Okech Salah is a thief, then Raila was a thief. So me, I just think if Winnie is questioning the brain of Okech Salah and the integrity of Okech Salah, then ideally Winnie is just questioning who is Raila.
What do you deduce of the relationship between Winnie and Raila Odinga? I'm not sorry, Okech Salah and Raila Odinga.
It was cordial. It was very close.
Okay.
Because I look at one clip. Raila is this side, Okech Salah is in the middle, Ida Odinga is the other side. They are dancing. And everybody is laughing.
Okech and Raila, was it symbiotic? Was it, parasitic? What kind of relationship was it?
It was a give and take.
Okay. What was Raila gaining?
What Raila is Okech Salah, when we say Okech Salah is working with Raila, give and take.
Okay.
Raila is a politician. Raila is also a business person. And though this I'm not very sure, but I read from what is happening. A number of businesses Raila could do them even in Dubai. And when Raila was traveling out of the country, he could go to such places with Okech Salah.
Okay.
So it means that Okech Salah was also very important in the economic life of Raila Odinga.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
In maybe the deals that Raila could make, Okech Salah maybe could be part of such deals. Because I remember a number of times, even when Raila went to Migori, issues drilling of boreholes, he could contract such responsibilities to Okech.
Okay.
You get the point?
I get the point.
So apart from politics, I also think it was economical, and then it comes to family. Yes.
What is the political future of Okech Salah as we wind up?
It is bright. It's only that it must be calculated.
Okay.
If not calculated, then he might end up perishing. Yes, because
politically.
Yes, because the cover of Okech Salah was Raila Amolo Odinga.
So he needs to break out the shell.
He needs to
become
break out
himself.
Yes, he needs to break out the shell, then become himself. But apart from just breaking the shell, he needs to understand the ideologies of Raila Amolo Odinga.
Okay.
What Raila Amolo Odinga stood for. Because people have loved him, or people have known him because of Raila.
Okay.
People loved Raila because of Raila's ideologies and philosophies.
Okay.
So if he's breaking the shell, then he wants to build himself. He needs to understand, how did I come to the picture?
Okay.
And the person who brought me to the picture, why was he loved by the people? Yes.
I understand. You are a member of the ODM Youth League. I think you can finish up by talking to the ODM youth on the state of the ODM party. And who should call the shots?
Thank you very much. To begin with, as a youth member of the party, Youth League, the only person who is supposed to be calling the shot currently is our party leader, and that is Oburu Oginga. And as members of Orange Democratic Movement Youth League, we fully endorse Oburu Odinga to begin negotiations of Orange Democratic Movement in formation of the next government.
Sure.
With like-minded parties, because currently Kenya is a party that no single party can just go for an election and win the presidency. So we need to form mergers, we need to have coalitions or maybe alliances that will enable Orange Democratic Movement to form the next government. That notwithstanding, the young members of the party must also know where they fit. But most importantly, we must also register as members of the party. We register as voters, that is for any elections. And the youths must also participate in leadership positions, so that when they'll be talking about issues or in democratic movement, they should be talking at the lens of leadership, not only supporters or members of that party. But as youths of Orange Democratic Movement, the only party we know of is ODM, with Oburu Odinga as the party leader. The rest of the people within the party who have divergent opinion, they just feel kuna mahali wamefinyika. So they're just crying loudly, but they don't have any other faction of the party. That is why you'll realize if they go to any function, their function would not be branded orange. Okay. It is only Oburu's functions that will be branded orange. Okay. Them, they just have functions as much as they're talking ODM, but they'll not brand such functions ODM because they're not Orange Democratic functions.
Sure.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, and of course fans and followers of the MC Lang Katalang show here on Mzuka Kibao TV, we began by asking ourselves, why is the ODM party at crossroads? But then Omondi Oloo, who is a political scientist, has shed more light on the state of the ODM party and who exactly should call the shots. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Until next time, that has been myself and Omondi Oloo.
Asante.
Thank you for coming.
Asante. Thank you.